Good afternoon, YouTube. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video, I was just going to do a leafless ghost orchid update for you. But anyways, this is my Jamaican ghost orchid. And it is just the funnelest. But anyways, I was going to do an update on just this, and I got up here and I'm like, oh my goodness, there's so much cool stuff up here. If you watched my last video, I just did an ant plant update, and so that's why I was in here. The misting system just kicked on, so that was good timing. Misting system goes around this wall here. It doesn't get anything other than this wall wet. I try not to mist directly on a lot of my orchids, but this ghost orchid likes to get wet when it's hot out. So when it's warm, I run the misting, and you can see it coming out of right here. And it only goes on for a minute or so or less. And then it's done and it's off for 5 minutes. It may not even come on in the duration of this video now. But now you can see the leafless ghost orchid just got watered. And that has been the way it has been all summer. It's on the warm side of the greenhouse, doing really well over here. It's facing the south wall. The south wall is that way, so you can see it's getting some nice sun. It's quite close to the roof as well. I am standing on a step stool. Excuse me. Excuse me again. I thought it's easier to come up to this thing than it is to bring it down. But anyways, yeah, it's got tons of new growth on it. The roots have gone crazy this year. We have 2 new keikis on it up here, so that's kind of cool. So I have 3 in total. I'm just going to leave these guys on there until they're big. But so then I got up here and I'm like, everything else up here looks so cool as well. So I thought I would just stand here and give you a little tour of the warm side of the greenhouse rafters, and you can kind of see what's going on. That's my Ventrata. It's from the opposite end of the greenhouse, way over there, like 16 feet away. And it's coming through and now in the warm side too. You can see all the pictures hanging out. It's just loving it in the warm side. A few orchids that are going to be going for winter rest here. My Dendrobiums. I totally forget the name of this offhand. Maybe it's around here. Nope, the tag has vanished, but it'll come to me. Anyways, it's got lots of roots too. This, as I've said in previous videos this summer, this is just the year of roots for me. I really tweaked my humidity, misting systems and stuff. This thing I mounted this spring. It had no roots whatsoever. It got neglected and was repotted, and I just glued it onto this piece of wood. You can still see the white kind of crusties in there from the glue. And these roots are all 100% new this year, so it's done well. Same with that guy down there. We have a big truncata right here. Very nice, my biggest truncata picture ever. And it's doing well on the warm side. I love the moss in the pots. I was testing this sphagnum moss to see how it would do on the warm side, so I'm slowly going to introduce it over here, get it in some of my Nepenthes. There's lots of other Nepenthes, Agnata. I love this pot of Tobacas. So colorful, so many different colors in it. Oh, and this orchid here. This smells amazing. Oh, I can smell it right now, and it's a darker color than than it looks on camera. Here's the tag for it. Not my writing, and unfortunately I can't really read the tag. But yeah, I've had it for a while. It's doing well. I don't know if I've ever seen it on camera with you guys, but there's lots of orchids like right here too. So this is the Cattleya maxima that I did a video on a week or 2 back. Still going, so that's nice. There's a Culminaria down there. This guy, he's fading. I can't see the tag now, but he was on the last orchid update. A few more orchids in here. Doing quite nice. Sherry babies out in the greenhouse. I can smell it, but I can't show it to you because it's not on this step stool. Another one there. Nellie Eisler. Here is Brassidium. And yeah, what else? Lots of roots back there from that guy. I kept saying all summer that I was going to show you my Cattleya shelf, so like I say, I'm up in the rafters now, so there's a good time. I can see a spike coming out on that one that I didn't know was there. But check out the roots on these. I'm really, really happy with it. The way everything has turned out this year. Look at that pot. That is a very, very rooty pot. I'm not sure how I'm going to repot that ever, but yeah. This plant here, oops, I'll zoom you back out. Its root has decided to go into this pot. So things don't even, they can't even move up here anymore. Everything in the greenhouse is just becoming like totally solid. So here's Borkerensis. It's an Indo-Chinese Nepenthes. First time I've shown it to you on camera, actually. I've had it for a year or so, maybe less. It took a while to settle in. I'm just gonna move it so we can see a little bit more. I've had to move down some of my other Nepenthes as well because they were bashing my head. My Clepeda is doing nicely down here. But yeah, look at this. It's just, the roots up here are crazy. New roots are coming out. And they're loving this vinyl as well. When I water, some water sits on the vinyl. It's just strategically, the shelves are tilted and there's orchid clips on, so the water pours out in certain areas, like it pours out right here. So it comes down, and then I know exactly where, when I water the shelf, where the water is going to come out, and it's like right there, straight down. So it makes it handy. It's not dripping on the lights below, right? That's what this vinyl is for, so that nothing on the shelf below gets watered. Before, when I would water up here, it would drip through and everything below would get watered. So not the case anymore. And being I'm on my stepladder, I can't really move too much further, but you're going to have to just like, trust me, there's lots going on back here. And look at these roots. They're coming over the edge and they're all like receding back in underneath. So it's just crazy. I don't even know. They have a mind of their own, these things. But anyways, what else can I show you from up here? I have my fogger going down there. I have it set on a different humidistat now, because this side was always drier, so it makes a lot of difference here. Nice Phalaenopsis there. My foul wall is doing nicely. This wall is not quite as sunny as the first wall with the Leafless Ghost Orchid on, but just as warm, so that's quite well. A few spikes coming out everywhere. There's another spike. Right in front of me is a Vichii, like right in front of me. Fresh popped picture there. And yeah, so it's kind of cool up here actually. There's a couple Vandas over on the other side, a red one and a purple one. My Vandas this year, they're doing okay, but they didn't like, they like this year, but they didn't like the previous years. My Cephalotus are right below us. They're getting ready for fall now. They're done with this heat. It's warm up this side. Don't let this temperature freak you guys out, okay? Don't let it freak you out. It is currently 35 degrees on this side of the greenhouse. Now keep in mind this is attached to the Highland side of the Highland greenhouse as well. So it's not 35 over there. If I can think about it, I'll take you over there real quickly and show you. But yeah, so these guys, they're done with their 35. They need their winter rest now. They're actually going to move. They're not going to spend the winter here. They're going to go over to the Highland side for the winter and experience a winter and go dormant, and then we'll get some more flower spikes. A lot of my divisions are just starting to come back now because I chopped up a bunch. There we go. It's been 5 minutes or so. And so the misting system just came back on over here again. And the misting system, it really doesn't run that often anymore, being we're going into October. I actually just turned it on for my previous video about the ant plants that I just did. So that is why it's on, and I just forgot to turn it back off before I started filming this video, which just so happens to be in the exact same spot. So yes, but this guy, he's my amazing orchid. He smells amazing. He looks amazing. I really like that orchid. And now because it is really hot up there, and so the nighttime temperatures on this side are 65 to 70 Fahrenheit, about 18 to 21 Celsius. Right here, this wall is not nearly as hot as where that south wall is there, even just being a few degrees away. But let's quickly walk over here. Quickly. This side is totally different world over here. It's sort of shaded right now. The lights haven't come on for the evening. The current temperature here is 27, just over 80. And so it gets down to 55 or 13 at night over here. And yeah, so that concludes my stepladder tour of the Leafless Orchid and everything that's around the Leafless Orchid. I hope you like this video, and if you want to see more videos like this, make sure you subscribe to my channel.